What's up, Food Geeks? Chef Nikki here, back with another episode of Nikki Talks Food. So before we get going, I want to make sure that you guys know to smash that subscribe button, hit the little bell. Don't forget to leave a comment below, and as always, leave a thumbs up. So today, we're making frittatas, the ultimate easy peasy breakfast casserole. Let's get started. First thing that we're gonna do is cook our peppers and onions. We don't wanna put raw vegetables into our frittata because it doesn't have enough caramelization, and it doesn't have enough depth of flavor. So we're gonna cook them first. So the proper way to cut a pepper, and I get asked this a lot, is just to cut the top and the bottom off. And we're gonna pop out that little stem. So far, just this is our waste. Then we're gonna pull out the seeds and cut it in half. And now we're gonna flatten the pepper and cut out the ribs. That's the bitter part. We don't want that. So the only things we want to throw away are the absolute non-usable parts. Peppers are really expensive, and a lot of people throw away the good part, and we don't want to do that. So right now, this is all of our waste. That's totally unusable stuff. So now we're gonna dice our peppers. Now we're gonna dice up a little bit of this onion, about a half an onion. And now we're ready for the cast iron skillet. So I recommend a cast iron skillet for this frittata. You can also use a non-stick pan, but just make sure that you're able to put it into the oven, like the handle is oven safe. Put a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. Make sure that we preheat the pan first, and then we're gonna sizzle up these veggies. All right, so we got some beautiful color on these peppers and onions. Okay, we're gonna use 8 eggs, and we're gonna separate the eggs from the whites. Wait, what did I say? And we're gonna separate the yolks from the whites. So, big bowl for the whites and little bowl for the yolks. Might be at soft, we're at soft peaks. We're gonna say soft peaks. So you're gonna whip your egg whites to soft peaks, and then set those aside. Now we're going to do something really crazy to the egg yolks. We're gonna add 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. That's right, you heard me. Cause I'm wild, y'all, I'm wild. Now we're gonna season with pro seasoning. You can season with salt, pepper, garlic. I would season with this with about a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and then however much garlic makes you happy. You can add cayenne pepper to make it spicy. You can add cumin to add a little bit of a Spanish flair to it. But we're gonna use pro seasoning. And we're gonna lighten the egg yolks with our egg whites. So we can be a little bit aggressive on the first go round, but then once we get it fluffy, we are going to do some proper folding. So here goes the first bit. We've lightened, that's called lightening. We've lightened the egg yolks, and you can see the influence of the egg white, fluffy egg whites on those yolks just instantly lightened them up and made them fluffy. And now we're gonna put another third. We do have some egg at the bottom of that, egg whites, and that's okay. Jiggly frittata. Gonna heat our pan back up and evenly disperse our veggies. And we still have some oil on the bottom of the pan, so that's great. And we're gonna add a little bit more pro seasoning to the veggies. Let them get a little bit hot again. Then we're gonna add our frittata mix. Slice up some beautiful fresh tomato on the vine for the top. Thin slices. I'm gonna add vegan cheese to the top of mine because My wife is gluten-free, dairy-free, and so that's just what we're gonna have. You can use regular cheese on yours, but I'm gonna use vegan cheese. Oh, dude, right in the middle. A little bit more seasoning on the top. So this took about 20 minutes in the oven, and now we're gonna try and cut this bad boy up. So, finish off with a gorgeous little drizzle of olive oil. And that's perfect. And there it is, the perfect, fluffiest frittata that you've ever seen in your whole life. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like my show, don't forget to hit the little bell, subscribe, like, share, hit a thumbs up, and as always, leave a comment down below. I want to know what you want to learn next. Let's talk about food. You can buy my pro seasoning at chefnikki.net. I ship all over the US, and it is a perfectly balanced all-purpose blend of spices and Himalayan pink salt. It is not spicy. It's perfectly balanced for everyday use. All right, guys, thanks.